Families right across the UK are at breaking point. Parents are losing control and suffering from a terrifying rise in violence and abuse from their own children.
Mom, see how you like the room now?
With 15 years' experience, therapist Mandy Saligari believes no child is beyond her help.
I can see what goes on. That's why I've come here. The idea is to confront it. Just know it for what it is. Tuck in for the ride.
She believes the problem lies not with the child, but the family as a whole.
This kid is in serious trouble.
You can see I'm clueless. I don't know what to do.
Can her unique methods work when pitched against some of the most extreme behaviour she has ever seen?
So you need to go inside right now.
As a mother, I feel like a failure.
This series finds out what hope there is when violent children meet desperate parents.
I haven't been me for as long as I can remember. I want to be me again.
Bridgend, South Wales. Home to 9-year-old Jack and single dad Damien, Jack's primary carer.
Jack, your toothbrush is up.
I don't care.
Damien is a former soldier turned school chef.
Daddy!
What?
You bastard!
Jack, stop it!
But nothing in his army training has prepared him for the hostility of his own son.
I've had comments from my son Jack threatening to wait until I was asleep and burn me. And the threats from Jack can be very, very severe.
And Jack doesn't just threaten violence. He's recently been expelled from primary school for attacking other pupils. And at home, he's now having daily battles with his dad. Even simple requests like brushing his teeth will trigger a violent confrontation.
That was my fingers. You kicked it shut with my fingers in the door, Jack. There's nothing.
Shut up, okay? Shut up.
The worst type of day with my son Jack is an absolute nightmare.
I don't know if I
Where I get kicked, punched, stuff thrown at me, stuff damaged in the house, him running away from the house. And that can go on then for the whole day without pause. And to be quite honest, Jack is just getting to the point where I can no longer control him.
Jack doesn't spend all his time with Dad. Each weekend, he stays with his mum, Zoe.
If Jack was here the 5 days a week, I don't think I'd be able to cope. Nothing seems to work with Jack. He does what he wants, and that's what he does.
But it's Dad Damien who bears the brunt of his son's increasingly extreme behaviour.
I don't understand why he takes so much joy in hurting me. And the hardest thing to deal with is the whole time he's being nasty to you. He's just smiling at you while he's doing it. I'll reach breakdown point, and I'll just collapse in the balls around the corner of the room, and I'll just give up. I think that's why I'm trying to go to so many people for help at the moment.
Early mornings are the worst time at home for Damien. Groundbreaking therapist Mandy Saligari is on her way to see for herself.
It's easy to place the problem label on a child, but we have to look at all the family members involved. We've got to take new eyes, we've got to take experience, we've got to look in the corners and see perhaps some of the unexpected stuff that might actually help.
I'm hoping that Mandy's coming today is going to start the change in our lives for both of us. Every hope I've got is in Mandy at the moment.
Oh, I can see Damien, he's waiting on the doorstep. Oh, he looks really nervous. Why would you be nervous when help's coming? Hello.
Hello.
Mandy, hello.
Oh, hello, Damien. Nice to meet you at last.
Hello.
Hello.
Should we go in?
Yes, I'm freezing.
Mandy's first job is to observe Jack's behaviour and start working out how she can help.
So I'm going to step out of the way a little bit and see if we can watch without altering the dynamic too much. And let's see what's going on.
It's Saturday morning and time for Jack to get up.
You're not staying in bed watching YouTube?
I am.
You're not?
Why?
Well, then you stay.
Damien's first task is just to get his son out of bed.
No, I'm not going to let you stay up all day on that, Jack.
I'm with you all day.
Don't kick me.
Real.
Watch the dog, you're going to...
Day.
In the midst of this fury, Damien's reaction is to restrain Jack.
Instead of doing this, let's talk about what we're going to do today.
It's a battle. It's painful to watch. His father is just wheezing and panting. For Damien to have his son treat him with so little respect, and for Jack to be allowed to be this person. It's
Don't you
He's just as fat as his dad.
No matter what I try, what I say, what I do, I get the same reaction. And that can be a reaction of anything from just naughtiness to pure hatred.
You know what? Stay doing whatever you would usually do with him. I'm watching, I'm here.
For a brief time, therapist Mandy observes an uneasy truce.
Go brush your teeth, that's the first part of the day. Go brush your teeth, please.
Even in the quiet moments, there's a sort of feeling of walking on eggshells. I'm aware that at any moment Jack could kick off. It's quite clear to me that Jack's in charge.
Sunday.
And when Dad tries to make Jack brush his teeth,
Brush your teeth, please.
it's the trigger for another outburst.
Stop it. That was dangerous.
Nearly pushed him down the stairs.
Get up the stairs.
Have either of you ever hurt yourselves? I mean, have you really hurt yourselves?
Off you.
Jack, stop it.
Can I just ask though, have either of you...
Off you.
Why would you say that?
Jack, stop it. It's not acceptable.
Mandy's first contact with Jack has been extreme. It's clear home life here has become a living hell.
You know, parents across the country are getting their kids up, making them breakfast, and this child is consuming his dad.
It's just normal. Unfortunately, this is just life at the moment.
What must it feel like to have your 9-year-old son treat you like that? I can't imagine. If he has no boundaries, if he has nothing to respect, he will smash up his environment, he'll smash up his dad, and he'll smash himself up. This is only going one way. If this little boy does not learn how to self-regulate, how to manage his feelings, how to allow himself to be contained, in a word, boundaries, then there's no hope. I mean, really, there's no hope.
In South Wales, single dad Damien is at his wit's end. He's struggling to cope with 9-year-old son Jack.
Fuck you, noble.
The level of Jack's aggression towards me is increasing.
Hey, fucker.
So, yes, I am. I'm desperate for help at the moment. We are desperate for help.
Now that help has arrived in the form of trailblazing therapist Mandy Saligari.
Oh, don't you desperate, don't again.
Mandy's seen Jack's extreme behaviour at home, but to fully assess him, she wants to see what his behaviour is like in public.
Break them, I won't be able to eat them.
What?
Get some bread, please. Jack, stop. This is Tesco, stop. Jack.
It's such a shame. He was doing so well, and he's now tipping the trolley upside down.
So he's fighting with his dad over a trolley.
Jack, that's silly. People are watching. Stop it.
Alright.
Stop. Don't you dare. Jack, they will kick... They will kick us out of the shop, Jack.
Surprisingly, Jack's behaviour is worse in public than at home.
That is not acceptable.
Jack provokes his dad at every chance, swearing,
Stop it.
spitting
You step it on me again.
and hitting.
I'm thinking there's absolutely no containment. I'm thinking this kid is in serious trouble.
And one worrying behaviour makes Jack's total lack of boundaries clear.
Where's he gone?
Damien, Damien, that way. No, that way.
I don't know where he's gone. Shit.
Jack hasn't gone far, but it's clear Damien is resigned to his
Are you
behaviour.
going to come in, Panache?
The relationship may seem chaotic, but for Mandy, it provides crucial clues.
I think one way to look at this is to try and listen to and read the child's behaviour. What I do know is he wants his dad's involvement, because just before he does a runner, he looks at his dad to connect with him.
Do I need washing powder? Can you remember?
Jack demands constant attention from his dad, no matter how he gets it.
Jack, we've got 5 minutes left of shopping and we're home.
I don't fucking care.
That's fine, Jack. Take another hour doing it. I don't mind.
Have you ever asked Jack what this is about? Like why he might want to run or
He tells
what
me
was
he enjoys
happening?
it.
But is that right? Do you believe him?
I don't know. But normally this is around the time I would give up with shopping. Jack, sorry.
Whatever the cause, if Jack can't control himself in public, he's on a slippery slope,
Here we go.
especially if his outbursts are directed at other people.
Everybody can watch you for 5 minutes, Jack. This is impossible. Now, if you move, you're going to hurt yourself. Stay still. Sorry.
Fuck off.
Jack, stop it.
Fuck off.
Now.
Fuck off.
Has he ever been arrested?
Thing is, up until Jack...
Because that's where this is heading. Jack, that's where it's heading.
I've told him that next year he becomes legally liable. His age has changed.
Does that worry you? It must do.
This is why I said we're so desperate for help now, because it's just spiraled to something new, and as you can see, I'm clueless. I don't know what to do.
In 3 months, Jack turns 10, the age of criminal responsibility.
I'm sorry.
For Mandy to stop this slide, she needs to deliver help fast. But she's never witnessed behaviour as extreme as this before.
Hold it as well. Jack, stop. I'm scared that he is going to do something permanently without thinking that will damage his life beyond repair. I don't think Jack has a very bright future if he doesn't change.
Hello, Cunty.
Sorry.
It's quite clear to me that Jack's violence is fueled by Damien's lack of self-respect. Damien doesn't demand respect from Jack, so he doesn't get it.
Got papers, that's what I bought the paper clips for.
When I'm not angry after I've been naughty, I feel bad from what I just did, but I also feel good.
Go from there and work up. Because it's one continuous shape going around. Yeah, that's fine. Just do them in line. Daddy's gonna have a fag, okay?
I only win when I've done that.
Yes. We'll go to the next stage then.
just strikes me that as soon as he settled down to do something with you, you left.
Thing is, I will sit there for another hour and a half with them.
Yeah.
As
Do
I said,
you?
the evil. And sometimes I need to escape from Jack. And that's, I suppose, this is what this takes me.
But not now.
Huh?
Not in this moment.
Right, so back in.
So what we've seen is intense, dramatic contact. And they settle down, and Dad leaves. What message is he giving him? If you want me here, kick off, and I'll put my arms around you, and we'll have a really intense point of contact. And if you're good, I'll go and have a fag. No, wrong way round. I mean, I think Jack's violence is actually a cry for help. He wants Dad to give him the right kind of attention and boundaries. You know, I need to find out why Damien isn't able to assert himself with Jack. Why can't he just take control?
With Jack occupied on his phone, Mandy begins the most crucial stage of her work by turning Damien's front room into a therapist's office. Her aim is to understand why Damien's become a punch bag for his own son.
So this is your first therapy session, isn't it?
Yes.
So I'm here to listen, I'm here to bounce back what I hear you saying, I'm here to help you make sense, perhaps, of some of the things that you feel that may set up some of your patterns of behaviour today, and we'll see where we go. Tell me a bit about your upbringing. Just tell me a bit, wherever you want to start.
There's lots of memories I have from my childhood that I have completely repressed out of my brain. Because I speak to my sister and my brother about it, and they will say that a lot of the time that we were skinned, my mother was working 3 different jobs. We would be left with my father, and my father would physically throw us out of the house and just lock the door, irrespective of whether go out and play, leave me alone. And the next we'd see her and we'd be shouting at us to go to bed.
Okay.
Mandy learns that Damien's father was a harsh dad, prone to outbursts of violence.
I see that memory playing out because you've said, that's what I experience, so the one thing I'm not going to do is that, so I'm going to do this. So in your behaviour, where you literally hold your son, it is the absolute opposite where your father threw you out.
By constantly chasing after his son and giving him non-stop attention, Damien is trying to show he cares. But with no boundaries, there's no respect.
I know one of my biggest problems in my life is people have always told me I'm too soft. The people I work with, the people I've worked with in the past, people I used to know in the army, they've all said that I will allow myself to be put down to allow somebody else to step over me. I've never known why I do it. Whenever I speak to anybody about it, I just say it's my nature and I can't change that. And for me, it's just always been the way of life. I've always come second best, but I've always been okay with that.
I think it was really important for me to spend that time with Damien and to give him an opportunity to talk to someone, perhaps for the first time, just about himself.
After everything she has seen and heard, Mandy has a much clearer picture now, and has a plan to help Damien.
I need to teach you how to stand still in the chaos. Now, in the supermarket yesterday, that will be quite difficult because it's so ramped up that he's capable of running out of the shop and something awful happening. But I think in the house, let's just start a process of you not running after him at every moment.
I said that I do that generally because that's the advice I've been given to do with him.
Yeah.
Is by professionals. They've told me that rather than me sitting here, Jack sitting up there and just shouting at each other, and look him into the eye every time I speak to him.
Okay, well, I would say you want him to come to you. I often think it's like a lighthouse with a troubled child who's
on the rocks or heading for the rocks. You're just sending out a beam, you're sending out a message. I am solid, I am consistent, I am trustworthy, I'm here to help.
Yes. I feel like we've started on a path that's leading us somewhere now, not just back in the circle to the beginning again. So I'm a little bit excited, childish excited, whichever way you want to look at it.
After spending a morning indoors, Mandy now wants to see this ex-soldier paying attention to himself for once.
This is fantastic!
Cold.
Whoa!
She's come up with an exercise to give Jack space to explore his own boundaries.
I thought, how would you like both of you to come down here, maybe twice a week, and do some kind of fun, exercise-y type thing together? So why don't each of us come up with something that we've got to do, and then we'll all do it and see what it feels like.
What?
And teach us something. Only what?
It's a bit cold to be in the water, Jack.
Straight away, Jack wants to push those boundaries, and Mandy is happy to see him do it.
Really? If your exercise that we have to do is to run in up to our knees and back again, then we have to do it.
Do it now.
Dad, what are you going to get us to do?
We'll all have a race, shall we? No fun, no and then.
We just run to something,
Just
because
run.
you're a good runner. I want us to do 5-star jumps.
No.
If I'm going in the water, you're doing star jumps.
Yeah?
It's a deal. We're doing yours first. Let's do it. Do it.
Come on.
Go. Ah! Come on, Sam.
Come on,
Woo! Ah! Ah!
That's colder than I thought it was going to
Out again. Ah! Go, 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 go. Where are we running to, Dad?
be. It's a small block.
Yeah,
in
the
middle.
small rock.
Yeah? Go.
Go.
Thank God for that.
We have to keep doing it.
But as Mandy and Damien race off, Jack instead heads back to the sea.
Now, you don't chase him. He's going to come to you. 5-star jumps. Ready?
Come on.
Steady. Go. 1.
I'm falling in the water.
2.
Damien and Mandy carry on, shifting the attention away from Jack. This way, it's up to him to find his own boundaries.
3. Ah! Well done. 5. What are you doing?
Using me as a towel.
Wind and the wave went into me at the same time. It hit my knee and my face up and it hit the sand.
Oh, you went in. Face
Yeah.
It's cold as well, isn't it?
Are we good to go home? Should we go get into the car?
Should we go and get in the
I think
bombs?
that's a really good idea.
Mandy's first trip to see Damien and Jack is coming to an end. For the next fortnight, the pair will be back on their own.
Moving forward from here, I've made it very clear to Damien the things I'd like him to do. I want him to follow a weekly plan. I want him to put structure in his life and just alter that power dynamic at home. So Jack perhaps doesn't have quite so much control and Damien moves towards being, you know, the father figure that he wants to be. So he's got a lot to do, but I'm hopeful that he'll do it. Fingers crossed.
In South Wales, therapist Mandy Saligari has been working with Dad Damien and his violent son Jack.
Come, toast is done. Be a good boy. All right, come on, Jack.
No.
But Damien is struggling to follow some of the advice Mandy gave him. He's still chasing after Jack.
Right, come on, get up. What?
Freezing. Freezing.
That is not acceptable, Jack. Not acceptable.
But Mandy's instructions on staying fit and spending more time together are being followed.
Right, so what are we going to do?
Water first.
No, water first, water last.
Running first.
Running. It's actually been nice doing stuff with Jack and seeing him enjoying himself while he's doing that. We're taking baby steps, but we're going in the right direction. And that feels good for me and for Jack.
Go ahead.
Seven in the morning, and 2 weeks since she last saw Damien, Mandy's returning to South Wales to see how the family's getting on.
He always gets stressed and all that, and when he gets stressed, he has to have about 10,000 after 10 minutes.
When I first met Damien, I wanted to see how I could help him and give him some suggestions about what he could do. This weekend, I'd like to really reinforce his self-esteem, and I'm dying to see how he's got on with his smoking. Hello.
Good morning. Hello. How are you? All good? No smoking?
Oh my God, can I give you a hug?
I'm not actually missing it either.
Amazing.
My skin is calling a bit, but...
Oh, brilliant.
Damien has stopped smoking and begun taking better care of himself. But Damien is still struggling to command any respect from Jack.
Fuck you.
You know what's going to happen with the phone, Jack?
Yes, I fucking know.
Stop it.
No.
Then the phone will go.
But no. No.
Jack, it's not worth it. Final chance. Stop it or the phone is going away for the whole day.
No.
Stop it.
No.
You've got what you want, Jack. The choice is in your hands now. Not while I'm eating, Jack. And the phone is now going unsafe. One more than you've got, Jack. Is it nice to put your feet into my stomach?
Damien, are you aware of how many times you've said one more time?
Probably not.
5, maybe 6 times. Just so you know.
That's the difficulty I'm finding at the moment. Is a lot of the behaviour that maybe violence or something like this will come up. That I should take his phone away from him. But to take his phone away from him at this stage of the morning has then set the entire day forward.
Well, in your own mind it does, but I've seen you, Jack, turn things around on a sixpence. But I also think that...
If I want.
If you want to, I agree. I also see Jack saying, tell me to shut up. I see Jack listening to you when you give him guidelines, and I wonder how he feels about you letting him do those things.
Damien is failing to enforce the clear boundaries his son desperately needs. Mandy thinks that the only way of moving forward is to find out why. With Jack at his mum's, Damien and Mandy have the chance to talk. Mandy has already learnt that the trauma in Damien's early childhood goes deep. She fears Damien will never be able to build up his self-esteem until he's confronted that troubled past. She's asked him to dig out some childhood photos to trigger the memories he has avoided for so long.
Your relationship with your dad wasn't easy.
No. Still not.
And as a kid you were scared of him.
On several occasions, yes.
Did your dad have a temper?
Yeah. I remember one particular time, my father was looking after us. We weren't in school on the day, but my mother was working. And it meant that my father had to cook for us. This is something he'd never done before. I think I was about 5, maybe 6. I think my brother was about 8. So when my father had worked hard on the meal, he'd done us a nice meal, it was only sausage, egg and chips or something. He had brought it out, My brother would take him on, look and said, the egg is all, I can't eat this. Dad, can you cook the egg some more for me, please? My father had exploded and he'd hit my brother. I thought he was killing my brother. I was young, I was upset, I thought he was killing my brother. I did the only thing I knew what to do is I run to the nearest family I had, which was my auntie at the time. And I got down and I'm screaming and I'm panicking, he's killing my brother, he's killing my brother. And in my heart I believed he was killing my brother. But within 5 minutes of that, my father had come down there for me. He had dragged me out to my auntie's house. He had told me that what happened in the house stays in the house. I should not be taking my problems out of the house. And he picked me up by my hair and he carried me home by my hair. And that was frightening.
What's happening to you now as you think about it right now?
I'm trying to shut it out again. I'm trying to push it away and I don't want to think about
What do you
it.
do to push it away?
Think about something different.
Breathe. It's okay. Breathe. It's okay. It's okay. Let me just put my hand on your back, okay? I'm right here. I'm right here. It's okay. I'm right here. I'm right beside you.
I didn't like that.
Memory.
Yeah. Like that. There's a lot of feelings there that I didn't know existed. I think I'd buried so deeply in myself. I didn't know them. And to be honest, that overwhelmed me. I wasn't expecting that. She's showing me that I've still got the ability to be me. And I haven't been me for as long as I can remember. I want to be me again. And me being me will make Jack happy.
Damien's experience of his own father, which was frightening because his dad was violent. I mean, picking him up by the hair, telling him what stays in the house, happens in the house, stays in the house. And lots of other stories that he's told me. Yes, Damien's fear of his own father means he represses his own anger in his relationship with his son as a father. But beginning to understand it the way he is now gives us an opportunity to help him to start to release some of those feelings and maybe move into being more assertive with Jack. Not angry, but allowing a few of those feelings to step in his relationship with Jack, which I think are normal, healthy, human emotions. No more repression.
Now they've confronted the root cause of Damien's low self-esteem, Mandy wants to try and build it up again. For 3 years, Damien was a driver in the army, so Mandy has arranged a little surprise.
I expect you guys wonder why I called this meeting here today. Okay, so this is off-roading. You've been in the army.
Yeah.
Got any experience of off-road driving?
Lots.
Yeah?
Yeah. I used to love it. They've made me drive through tank tracks that has put literally the Land Rover at an angle like that, and you're still driving up the track like this, and you're just there. You don't, one little move either way and you're going to turn over, but you've just still got to keep driving. Or you do the night drive and you try driving through woods like this, but you're in a combat setting, so you've got no lights.
How are you feeling right now?
Excited.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Can you
pumped.
feel this? Do you often see him like this?
No. Daddy doesn't get
I
excited.
know your dad's like this, and then we did this, and then we did that.
It's been a long time since I've done anything like that.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Come on. No.
25 years since Damien was last behind the wheel of a 4x4, Mandy wants him to reconnect with the soldier he used to be.
All right, guys, enjoy yourselves. Remember, this is therapy. I want you to think about the feelings you have and just know your dad is going to take care of you.
Yeah, right.
Enjoy.
Accompanied by an instructor, the pair crisscross the Welsh countryside.
From right to to him, right to him, right to him. There.
Remember next time to shut the window so I don't get whipped in the face by the branches.
Did you get whipped?
Yeah.
Mandy hopes this exercise will allow Jack to see his dad with a newfound respect.
Every time they go by, they are grinning from ear to ear. A son will always look to his father for an image of who he can be. Sons copy fathers, we know that. And Jack, I think, has been looking for his dad to pick up the lead role. And today, I've seen his dad do it. I want his dad to remember that he's got guts and he's got skill, that there's more to this man than just being a doormat. You know, there's a soldier in there. Hello? 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 Okay, how was that?
Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. The drive brought back a lot of memories. It's just astonishing. It's good.
Have you just remembered who you are?
Yeah.
What do you reckon to your dad? Can he drive?
Yeah. No.
Is he the man?
He messed up a lot, so I can't say he's all like it.
I didn't crash.
No, you nearly did a lot, though.
Said he absolutely loved it, every second of it. He had a fantastic time.
You're a bad driver, though.
I'm a bad driver,
Yeah.
am I? I thought I was a good driver.
There's bits of what you must remember about who you've been and the self-discipline that you've had in the past that I think if you remember that and bring that in here, it's going to help both of you. So, well done.
That was brilliant.
I'm glad
Thank you
had
for a
good time.
fantastic day. That
It's
was
a
worth
real
everything.
pleasure. It's so important what happened today because Damien has stepped out of being the dad who runs around picking up the pieces, soaking everything up, not getting angry. And today, I hope that Jack saw the hero in his dad. Damien definitely remembered who he used to be, and I'm hoping he can bring that energy back into the home.
Mandy thinks Damien and Jack have started moving towards a better father-son relationship. Now she needs to give them space and time to build on their work together. Therapist Mandy has been working with Dad Damien and his son Jack for the last 3 months.
Come on. Make sure the door's locked, please.
It is.
She's been working to help him be a better dad and also tackle Jack's extreme behaviour.
Good boys.
Put him off.
Yeah.
Damien has learned to reward Jack's good behaviour
Sam, socks.
with attention and more time spent together.
No, it's a root, Jack. Don't. It'll damage the tree. Jack, please don't. Thank you. Good boy for listening. Right, come on.
Dad. Thank you. I need to do that. I have white. I have white on, Dad.
That was not nice, Jack.
But I have white on.
What do you need to say to me?
Sorry.
Don't go too close to the water, please.
Sam,
I think the new idea of doing something regularly together can only make us stronger and better.
Sam.
Like we were living in the same house,
What's them?
but every aspect of our life used to be separate. Now every aspect of our life seems to be together. Good boy.
Oh, funny then, Dad.
It wasn't funny, it was frightening. Because that water was freezing, and if he couldn't have swum, I would have had to have jumped in. I know you would have found it funny, but I wouldn't have. Come on, Sam. No, it's not perfect. None of us will ever be perfect. Nobody's perfect, we're people. But we work together now, instead of working against each other. And that's a big change.
When Mandy first met Jack, he lacked any respect for either property or other people. As he was nearing the age of criminal responsibility, she was concerned.
This kid is in serious trouble.
Fuck off, you cunt.
Jack, stop it.
Fuck off.
Now.
Fuck off.
Now she has a chance to see if her methods have helped.
Hello!
Meet the new family.
Nice to see you. Let's go in.
Go on, he's been a little bit bored and anxious waiting.
I've been really looking forward to seeing you guys.
So what's first?
Can we go and see them?
I agree. Spot on.
Because there's literally down there, there's more animals down there.
Right, it's all yours. Let's go.
Follow you.
They're not in here. Where are they?
I see one, I see one.
Where?
Oh yeah, there's two of them.
Good eye, wasn't it?
It's a very good eye. I didn't see them. Well done.
Oh man, look at that.
He's a big one as well, isn't he?
What a beauty. Where to?
Daddy, big lizard here.
Yes.
One's massive,
Oh, it's a big one, isn't it?
and half size in there.
I just see Jack animated and interested and engaging and wanting to look for something.
Dad, two massive turtles.
I mean, there's just no tension. That tension that was there before. What's going to happen? What's he going to do? It's just not there. What are those? Bees.
How do they make the honey?
They go to flowers and suck the stuff up from it. And
What's
they
it called? Nectar.
nectar. And they go back to the hive and they make it.
Brilliant.
It's really interesting. I'm seeing Damien teach Jack all the way around and engaging with him and giving him a little bit of information, and Jack seems to be taking it in. He's really interested.
Daddy,
What?
come here. Please.
Keep talking so I can follow your voice.
He is a changed.
Totally changed, but he's happier and more relaxed in himself.
Do you feel that fear? Do you remember before you were in a state of fear and panic all the time, anticipating?
I don't run after him at all anymore, but the reason to run after him doesn't exist anymore. That side of Jack's nature just seems to have dissipated, it just seems to have stopped.
Why do you think that Jack's behaviour has changed so significantly in that area?
Because I don't react to it, it doesn't affect me anymore.
Yeah.
Daddy.
The exercise we've been given. I'll be with you now, babes. 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
I just heard Jack call for you and you said 2 minutes, babe.
And whereas before he would have
Kicked off?
Yeah.
It's clear that Damien is getting the respect he deserves.
Okay.
You're anxious to go, yeah?
Come on then, let's
Oh,
go.
okay, come on.
Mandy's on the window, this one.
Oh, they're really furry.
He's happy, he's interacting with everybody else, which is new, and that's fabulous. It's normal, it's nice, we're getting to normality. Careful, it's dangerous.
So, I just wanted to talk to you guys because I feel so proud of you.
I'm proud of you. I really am. From where we were 3 months ago, I didn't think my life could be like this. I didn't think we could successfully do what we've done. It's been hard, there's still rough times, but we know where to work now.
There is no magic wand, not outside of anyone. The magic wand lies in somebody's willingness to try. Do you remember that day on the beach?
Yeah.
I'll never, ever forget. It's amazing what boundaries, dignity and respect will do. It's wonderful to see, and I feel really hopeful for them. So I just want to say thank you, and I want to say goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you
And
for
thank
all
you.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys. Bye.
Future looks very bright for us. Almost heaven sent. If there's such a thing as a miracle, this is it. I can't say anymore. She's fantastic.
Next time on Violent Child, Desperate Parents.
Shut up, you!
Jordan rules the house. He's in control. As a mother, I feel like a failure because I just feel like I'm failing him and I'm failing the rest of the children by allowing him to be in control.
Mom, see how you like the room now!
That same time next week. Next tonight here on Channel 5, there's just not enough food to go round as the Battle of the Loincloths continues. In New 10,000 BC, 2 tribes